Hexagon.
Games. I want part 2. Where's part 2? I want part 2. Where's part 2? Part 2. Where's part 2? Part 2. Part 2. I want part 2. Where's part 2? Part 2. Part 2. Where's part 2? Part 2. Where's part 2? Where's part 2? Part 2.
Shut the fuck up!
Alright, fellas. If Blizzard won't do something about it, we will. Should be a simple task. Just find the perverts.
Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do. Yeah, bad boys, what you gonna do?
I mean, I have never seen anything like this in my life.
Bad boys,
They are completely shameless, absolutely do not give a fuck.
when you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys,
No, don't give me that crap
what
now.
you gonna do?
It's too late for apologies.
Bad boys,
Should have thought about that before you did it, pal.
what you gonna do when they come for you?
Meet Masturbation Interruption Nonsense Terminators proudly presents Players versus
Perverts. Part 2. Naughty by Nature. Yeah, I was happy about the Dionysus bust. It meant we had names and could slowly unravel what was going on. But unfortunately, it seemed like our luck had ran out. Days went by with absolutely zero intel. Until one day. Elwyn Forest. On the surface, one of the most beautiful zones in the game, but deep beneath the pleasant exterior, a dark interior full of filth awaits. I was informed that Garonda, one of the suspects from earlier, had been in Elwyn Forest. Now, for a level 5 human to be in Elwyn Forest isn't exactly that uncommon. After all, they could be leveling. But to be level 5 for over 5 hours seemed a little fishy to me. Could it be, I wondered? Could they seriously be up to no good again? I had to find out. First things first, I checked the Goldshire Inn, a place well known for such perverse action. But alas, after a brief inspection, the suspect was not found. Perhaps I was wrong, I thought to myself, but then they appeared on my radar. A small house just on the outskirts of Goldshire. Outside the house, a night elf druid by the name of Roxine stopped me before I entered the house. They warned me that something lewd was going on inside. At first, I thought they were pulling my leg, but then, bam! Garonda stops suddenly and kisses the top of Rosabella's
Alone.
and quickly begins to suck on it. Guy wasn't pulling my leg, but just as I could rally my thoughts, bam again! Rosabelle would moan louder and louder, pleasantly squirming in bliss from those hot, warm, soft lips as her fat
I don't think so.
would pulse in Garonda's mouth. Rosabelle says, Garonda. Rosabelle? A new addition to this strange cliche. Just as bad, if not worse than the others, however, it seemed. Knowing that this was going to be a serious mission, I called in my friend Girold for backup. First, we need to ascertain their guilt, Girold suggested. Mere seconds later, bam yet again, good lord! Garonda takes Rosabella's hands and quickly slams them down on the floor, towering over her with a tiny, lustful smile. As if reading this filth wasn't bad enough, it seems we had even more company. Blizz Game, whispers Game Master, GM.
Hello, your account has violated Article 16 of the Account Usage Agreement. Please visit
Some scam website.
Review Problems. Otherwise, we will suspend your account. Full stop.
Shut the fuck up!
Garonda brings her rear slowly down so that Rosabella's
No.
is close to her entrance. Rosabelle would gaze down her body, her tongue rolling over her lip. Garonda ponders for a moment, then shifts her position so that Rosabella's
Certainly.
is at the entrance to her.
I don't think so.
Garonda brings her body a bit lower. That Rosabelle's
Nay.
touches her entrance. Again, entrance. Teasing it a bit. Girold observes, the terrible English means we must be dealing with Swedes. Wise words. I ask Girold, imagine if you had a son. He ends up living in the basement at 25, and you walk in, and this is what he does. What would you do?
Send him to Syria, come back dead, or a man.
Not bad, actually. Rosabelle lies down. Rosabelle says, disconnected. I saw the emote though, don't worry. Well, I like how they have some manners at least. We stayed outside of the house, waiting for them to stop, so we could intervene. How long for, I hear you ask? Well... After almost an excruciating hour of watching absolute filth, we realised that they had no plans to stop anytime soon. It was finally time. Time to intervene. Alright, show's over. Get your hands up. Hands up. Hands up, no fooling around. Hands up.
Drop any weapons you may have, this is a raid!
Get those hands up.
We don't want no funny business.
Oh my god. What is this? You thought you could get away with such filth on Zandalar Tribe EU? We've been watching your shenanigans for the last hour.
And we've not been impressed.
Take a seat, right over there.
Sarge, I've seen this before. They're paralysed with embarrassment.
Just now, the true meaning of their degeneracy is entering their minds.
Sir, some privacy.
Privacy?
Let me put some clothes on.
We had them. Caught red-handed. There was nothing they could possibly say now. I decided it was time for the interrogation. Sadly, they were about as smart as you would expect. Come out with your hands up, ladies. Take a seat, right over there. You said outside. I think the phrasing was confusing. Hey!
You said outside.
I said take a seat right over there, not literally outside.
Dumb little no. This is unnecessary. I am confused.
Get in here. Take a seat right now.
Take a
Move
seat.
it over here. Now you tell me, what the heck do you think you're playing at on our fair realm? You know what you've done.
I do, sir. And I see nothing wrong with it.
Do you have any apologies whatsoever for damaging the health of our fine realm?
Unspeakable, unfathomable blights against the light.
Fine realm?
Zandalar Tribe demands an apology.
Far from fine from what I've heard.
But why? We have not done anything wrong.
Oh, really? Must we reiterate the chat logs? Or perhaps a man in a blue robe would rather do that. Eh, Girold?
Uh-huh.
Come, Garonda.
Admit your degeneracy.
Confess!
No worse than watching you lot gag glow beads for honour.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It seems the ERP scum are trying to downplay their crimes by pointing the blame at us for slaying Horde scum. A pathetic distraction. Though I must say it is true that I do love killing Horde scum. You try to compare your crimes with ganking Orc scum?
So you sympathise for filthy Horde too?
Have you no shame?
Not when it's not even a first sport.
Are you really talking to me about Horde? Horde sympathiser?
Fuck!
Come, they bore me.
There will be no running. You have been caught red-handed. Accept your crimes, or face the full wrath of Zandalar Tribe.
Let me guess. You're going to troll this character no matter where she goes?
All you've got left is your credibility. And the only way you're gonna keep that is if you admit what you've done.
What he said.
We have the chat logs. We can show the public. You just need to show contrition. Admit and understand that you have a problem. That you need help.
So, wow.
If you face the public unrepentant, you'll have nothing left. The mob will tear you limb from limb. We want to help you. Confess.
Yeah, as I said, I have done nothing wrong.
Next time we will keep it in private messages then. How about that?
Keep what in private messages? I thought you'd done nothing wrong.
What don't you understand about degeneracy?
See how you were already tripping over your own lies?
This is no place for your disgraceful actions.
Sure thing.
Man, this shit is hilarious.
Do you want Gerald Reginald II to make a ticket? Dare you test our wrath?
A ticket. Great. They are threatening us. Whoop.
I have no idea what's going on.
So, let me guess. You screenshotted the whole thing, right?
Even better, Gerald and I have the full 42-minute spectacle in 4K ultra-high definition.
Well, yeah, sorry for the public ERP. It will be kept in private next time.
Excuse me? Have you not learned?
Shut up, dude. I said I'm sorry.
This here game, World of Warcraft, is no place for such acts.
Next time we'll be in private.
Your degeneracy has no place in this game.
Oh, please stop saying that. It's rude.
You know what else is rude? Questing in Elwyn Forest innocently at 10 AM and witnessing that display.
I apologize. It won't happen again.
Oh, it will happen again. In private, as you said.
Of course.
We must take actions to ensure this never happens again. Public or private.
Private is private, though.
The perpetrators still do not understand what they have done wrong, trying to make some sort of bargain with us. They don't understand. This game is no place for such nonsense. They try to flee the scene, but I catch up with them in the nearby town of Goldshire. Well, if it isn't the partners in crime again.
Oh, nice. You got the tier 2 helmet already. Is it the tier 2?
You won't change the subject on me that quickly, pal. See this chicken over there? That's you.
Mcmana, I just spoke to a friend of mine.
I can tell. For like 5 hours too.
No, not her. Someone else. Supposedly your guild chat is... racist?
That's right, folks. To try to downplay their disgusting acts even further, they actually try, out of thin air, to call me a racist. Now, I don't know when I became a level 60 gnome Fiora, but on a serious note, this is actually something the ERP pervert cliche do quite often to people who investigate them. Reputation is very important on World of Warcraft. Without it, you wouldn't be able to raid, do PvP pre-mades, or many other things in the game. One of the ways they try to ruin people is by spreading false rumours about them. And this actually makes sense, as a few days prior, I received random whispers asking me if I was, completely out of the blue. You can't make this up. They actually operate like a mafia.
Blizzard supposedly looked into it. That true? Nothing rost than racism, my dude. Lowest scum of the earth. Is it true or not?
If they looked into it, and I'm still here, then that means they found nothing, doesn't it?
You ain't denying it though, are you?
You are in no position to be lecturing others, not after that spectacle.
Again, you haven't denied it.
Okay, I deny it.
A bit of ERP or racism. You tell me who's lower.
You. Realising that they were caught red-handed and weren't going to apologise, I thought I'd leave them alone for a while. I mean, surely they had learned their lesson. But just 5 minutes later, you can't make this up.
He's by the door again.
Once again, I slowly lose my faith in humanity. The next day, I was hanging around Goldshire again, when I noticed that both Garonda and Rosabelle were online. I found Rosabelle sitting on a chair outside of the bedroom. Curiously, I decided to investigate. Well, look who it is.
Oh, hey.
Have you changed your ways?
Yep.
What are you doing up here then?
Well, RP-wise, making sure a certain warlock brings no harm to Geronda.
You sure brought a lot of harm to them yesterday.
Well, lovely seeing you again. I'm gonna do some quests.
The perp tries to run. I decide to follow them, to try to get some answers out of them, but they seemed uninterested in responding. Likely out of shame. What went wrong? When did it start?
Don't ask me, I don't know. Isn't it sad that gnomes are best in slot for mages?
Don't be a nerd. When did it start? No comment?
Not really.
Why not?
Just don't fancy it, to be honest.
I'm curious how this degeneracy spread into our great game.
Am I not using that word?
Why not?
Grief me and I'll report you!
I'm trying to help you out, if you help me.
Right, harassment it is then.
And you're in no position to report me, pal. And that was it. They went offline. Never to be seen again. In part 1, the cliche was identified. In part 2, it was destroyed. The ERPers in these productions never dared show their faces on our gloriously pristine realm ever again. And a precedent was set. If you're up to no good, Mint will put you in the mud. Mission accomplished. Finally, I thought to myself, I can rest easy, knowing that our fur realm is safe. The end. Wait, what? Kim? There's more perverts? On another realm? Hydraxian waterlords? Oh, for fuck's sake.